Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Boardmasters with me, Chris Mullins, and tonight I will be unboxing the Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth, which is one of the games that was featured recently in my updated collection. I think it's part 3, which was the post-Prime Day haul, and also featured the week before in my top 10 retail games that I most wanted to buy. So I was so pleased when I saw this was on sale, and it was actually a pretty good sale as well. I think it's like 75 down to about 52, so there's no way I was going to resist that. But I'm a big fan of the Tolkien universe that he created in his wonderful books. Obviously on the channel already I've spent a lot of time playing Lord of the Rings the card game, which I think is a phenomenal game, and we'll hopefully revisit that at one point if I get the next cycle. Oh, there we go. Oh, I've lost a bit. Okay, so I've retrieved the bit I've lost, and to be honest, the Lord of the Rings living card game, I do have that on Steam. It was in a great board game bundle on Humble Bundle a few months back, and to be honest, it's an okay game, but it's not a good adaptation of the card game at all. So if you're looking for that, I wouldn't bother. So what have we got here? Stop. Journeys in Middle-earth is a fully cooperative game in which players travel and battle their way across the lands of Middle-earth. Players must work together to overcome the challenges presented to them by a fully integrated companion app. This game cannot be played without the app. I know, that's fine, doesn't bother me. Looking forward to that, because actually the few app-based games that I've tried so far, I've really loved. Okay, so we've got the Learn to Play. And again, already it just has that Lord of the Rings vibe. I don't know why, I don't know what about it does, but I suppose anything like Jaws of the Lion or anything has the same vibe, really. It just... It's not that text heavy, there's a lot of spacing out. I actually like the look of all that, and I guess the app is going to help with working through that sort of thing. And, you know, 14, 15 pages... It's not too bad. Obviously, that is only the Learn to Play guide. And then you have the rules reference, which just goes into something a bit more in depth in terms of how to set things up, and then obviously specific terms. But again, that's mainly like in Jaws of the Lion so far. You haven't had to look in the glossary too often. It's just there to help you when you want a bit more information on a specific keyword or something. Okay, so now we're getting into the meat of the game with the wonderful Middle-earth map. I'm going to put that over this side because I did that in my unboxing of Star Wars, where I put the base of the box right in front of the camera and I didn't even think. And then obviously with that view you just couldn't see anything, and it was an absolute rookie mistake, but you know, still learning, and I absolutely don't claim to be a pro at this. Okay. So we've got this really lovely looking art on here. Oh wow, even more colourful around the rivers. I really like the colours there. I'm guessing these compass points are where you have a choice to make, perhaps in the destination or the direction, sorry, that you're going. Again, a bit more woodland. Ooh, heading into Mordor now, are we? It's some sort of throne room, castle areas. Nice, suitably dark, we like that. Ancient ruin with this stone circle. If we know anything from playing Destinies, it's that there's very little good comes from a stone circle. There's always some form of mischievous magic going on around there. Oh, lots of bright crystals in there. Pinks and greens. Not the sort of colour palette you expect for Mordor. A giant set of bones there. Is that a former dragon, I assume? Again, more of the same, lots of lovely tokens. Obviously lots of different terrain and, oh, that's very ruin heavy. An elven cathedral or temple. Oh, good. I was hoping we would see some towns, because it was starting to look like it was almost strictly countryside, which I have no problem with, to be honest, but it would be nice to venture in to some inhabited areas now and again. And then I guess these are just the base boards for the maps, whatever you're doing, but that all looks cool. Now we got the characters. Okay, so we got Beravor, who is one of the most useful ones in Lord of the Rings card game, as was Gimli and Legolas. Very similar artwork for Legolas, actually. Elena, Bilbo and Aragorn. So it's nice to have familiar characters from the various media forms. I know with Star Wars Imperial Assault, obviously it was smaller profile characters that I hadn't heard of, which again, I like that approach as well, but sometimes when you're playing a licensed game, you do just want to play with the guys you know. So we've got some orc archers and swordsmen and axe wielders and a troll. He looks very intimidating. Amazing. I love the detail on some of these minis. They look absolutely gorgeous. What else have we got here? Club and a dagger. Now, looks like a human, so I don't know if he's a human barbarian. Kind of looks like Skeletor, to be honest. I don't know if that's maybe a Nazgul, perhaps. And then just various extra sculpts for all the different types of orcs and bad guys, but again, they just look cool. I'm wondering, is there anything under the insert? Doesn't look like it in this one. So here we have the hero minis. Okay, nice. Is that going to be Beravor? I'm guessing that's going to be Aragorn. Legolas. Gimli wielding his axe. Elena and Bilbo. That's how I'd guess it. Although actually I'm thinking now with the staff, that's going to be Beravor. And then we just got some standees. And some cards. Again, I'll get some B-roll going over this so you can get a better view. But yeah, lots of abilities and wounds and things in there. And gear. And looks like more of the same in there. So again, I wasn't really expecting this one to be too component heavy, because obviously it's got the integrated app, which takes care of a lot of things, but the minis look absolutely gorgeous. I love the terrain, and definitely with a heavy narrative theme to the game, sounds like something I'm going to absolutely love. So I'm going to leave this video there, and let me know down below if this is a video you would like to see on the channel, because it's being a 2-player, it's one that I can probably get to the table pretty soon with either Chris or Stace, or perhaps even someone new to the channel. But that is the Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth, and I think it looks absolutely great. But let me know down below if you agree. And that's it for this video, so thank you very much for watching. Look after yourselves, stay safe, and have a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye now.